Good morning and welcome back. Sol here. Today we have Dr. T Volcano Island, and as you can see, I have a heavy, heavy Scorcher loaded up with a boat of sukas. Because as you guys know, I don't like tanks in general. I don't like the tank, and my tanks are way under level, so they're currently level 2. So I was trying to find a combination with the Scorchers that I could use. Right now I have max level Scorchers, and I decided that I was gonna try the heavies. I mean, the heavies have, when they're max, they have about the same health as a tank, maybe a little bit less. Let me see, 5,000. I really don't know how much health the tanks have. Sorry, I'm gonna say they're about the same. Their DPS should be a lot larger. But I decided to give it a try. So here are my heavies again, and here are my Scorchers, and we're gonna go against Dr. T today. Tomorrow we have Hammerman Strikes Back, so I decided to boost up my gold reserve, because if I don't beat them, I keep trying until I do. So I boosted my Power Stone Stance, my Resource Reward, and I boosted the Masterpieces of Health, Damage, and Gunboat, and one Guardian of Gunboat Energy and Damage. And you already saw my troop stats, and I'm going to show you my GBE. So I have had 123 GBE. Yeah. So that's enough to essentially send 3 barrages and 4 artilleries and land my 4 Scorchers. And so that should be able to take most of the bases out. So let's take a quick look at stage 1. This one I sent my Bodosuka. So the Bodosuka was just as a security measure, just in case there was something that really needed the DPS punch. Because again, the tanks have a little bit more DPS. I could use them. So I by mistake sent them here. I didn't actually wanted to send them. This one is pretty easy. I mean, if you go right and just engage the core right away, you shouldn't have any problem with this if you're low level. If you're a higher level, then you can just send barrages and destroy it. Alright, so let's take a look at stage 2. Here I was having some fun. I knew that nothing here could take my Scorchers and Heavies, so I just landed them randomly across the map. And then let them have some fun. So what did you use? What do you guys use today to beat Dr. Terra? Because Dr. Terra in general was pretty. I mean, if you were using Scorchers, it was pretty easy. I'm gonna say that again. You know, from the point of view of a nearly max offense player, it seemed to be pretty easy. But you know what? For you, what was the hardest stage, if you found any, and what troop do you use? Let me know in the comments, guys. So that was stage 2. Let's take a look at stage 3. I think in all I lost 2 heavies, one in stage 5, I want to say, or stage 6. Alright, so here I just landed my troops on that V and just let them have fun. There's nothing else to it. Send some critters in, let the critters also have some fun, and then go from there. I mean, it's if you're a lower level player, obviously landing on the extreme right and then following that path to the top is going to be your best bet. GBE if you can, the rocket launchers if you fear them. If you're using hookah, definitely try either to shock them or kill them. It's just, with me, when I was a lower player, rocket launchers were the bane of my existence with heavy Suka. Just because the heavies would get close, and then the rockets would target the Sukas. My shocks were not long enough, so by the time I shock it, I was shocking too early. So it was a mess. It was a mess. So that was stage 3. Let's take a look at stage 4. And this is where I lost a heavy, surprisingly. I wasn't paying attention. I think it was just all those boom mines that hit them. Here I took out some of the boom cannons that were around the core. Why not? I had the GBE, I could do it. So here you're gonna see I'm gonna land that long Scorcher on the right side, let it gather some GBE, then flirt to the bottom. Once it gets close, land the rest of the troops. Alright, so here we go. I landed the rest of my troops. The heavies are spreading out. And I want to see what part did I lose my heavy. Oh, I know where I lost it. Right up there, the cannon. That cannon hit him a bunch of times. It wasn't the boom mines. It was that boom cannon on the top. So I just let them break to this base. I mean, this base, it's sort of the same on both sides. The north part of the base has a lot more rocket launchers. So in that case, you will have to pick your poison. Alright, so stage 5, 0 losses again. Here the HQ was nicely placed and isolated. So you just have to destroy those two cannons that were on the top. Make sure that you send them on the intersection so that they damage more than one. And then just let them go to that corner. That's pretty much it. Make sure you keep your troops rein in so they don't spread out too much. You definitely don't want them hanging out with those flamethrowers on the other side. And here we go. We do a reflare, then target HQ. And this is the funny thing. Look what happens. Look at those heavies going all the way to the front. I mean, it doesn't. I'm guessing the Scorchers are too big and they occupy a bigger space. But why do that sort of thing? It just, to me, doesn't make sense. Alright, that was stage 5. Let's take a look at stage 6. Again, an easy map. Today, Dr. T was surprisingly easy. Left side, obviously, right side, obviously, the HQ is there. Medium players that already got to here, barrage or already those boom cannons if you're using heavy Suka. If you're using Scorchers, then there isn't anything else that you could do. I barrage out those boom cannons because they were on the opposite side. Once my troop reached that side, I didn't want to have to worry about them getting hit. Because remember, with this combination, the DPS is not the best. Your durability is the best. Here I was doing a quick math count to see if I could take something else with GBE, and I could. Sort of weaken those two, and then done my troops. I sort of prematurely flare. I wanted actually to destroy that MG, but that doesn't turn out that it didn't matter. Here you see me shocking that combination, even though it's low damage, all of those things hitting you at the same time, I'm gonna do more damage than that boot cannon. 500 times 4, plus the cannon, plus the sniper tower, yeah, for sure. So here I'm letting my troops sort of spread out, take a little bit more, so that when I flare back, they're not in danger. However, that Scorcher, I sort of target the core. I should have let those Scorchers go forward and take damage. Because then what happened is that my heavies were taking damage. Although in the replay it's not showing. On my replay, all those heavies that were on that corner were like 10% health. Because the rocket launchers, everything was targeting them instead of the Scorchers. So I don't know what to say. Replays are sort of bugged ever since 2 patches ago. Alright, so stage 7. Here I lost a second heavy. And again, surprisingly an easy map. Take those two boom cannons. If you're using heavy Suka or Scorchers or tanks, take them out with GBE before you even land. Because then after that, it's easy navigation. You're going to land to the right and stick to the right. And that should be it. There's actually a lot of free GBE up there. Maybe a critter pack up there would have been also good for GBE collecting if you are low on it. I definitely wouldn't send something, Hour Ash or something. You want to use it to damage the defenses. Alright, so not worrying too much about the cannon. Still targeting the Scorcher. Now it's targeting the heavy. So there we go. One shot takes about 15% of the health. The heavy. Ooh, that heavy is actually low. What happened to him? Oh, the boom cannon hit him. Oh, one of them died. Then that was the only one that managed to die. There we go. Just chuck that cannon cluster, chuck the other cannon cluster, and send courier packs to keep everything distracted. And then go from the core. Pretty easy. It's gonna take a little while because again the DPS is not that humongous. And that's it. That's how I took Dr. T using Scorchers and Heavies. Hope you like it. Check it out.